Hello and welcome back to another INTJ University video. Today we're taking a closer look at the similarities and the differences between the INTJ and the ENTJ. INTJs and ENTJs are two of the most misunderstood personality types. They have a lot of personality traits in common, but there are some key differences that set them apart. In this video, we'll explore these similarities and differences in more detail so you can tell them apart more confidently. But before we start, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel for more INTJ content. All right, let's dive in with a quick overview about both personality types. Who are the INTJ and the ENTJ personality types? INTJ personalities are often called the architect, strategist, or mastermind. They are analytical and logical thinkers who prefer to work alone and look at a problem from all angles before coming up with a solution. They may seem a bit aloof and removed from their environment, but this is because they want to be able to make thoughtful decisions that are backed up by facts and evidence. INTJs take great pride in their independence and autonomy, as well as their ability to quickly adapt when needed. ENTJs, on the other hand, are known as the commanders, executives, or field marshals. They have an affinity for planning, leading, taking charge, and getting things done efficiently and effectively. ENTJs have strong, organized minds that strive to be successful in everything they do. They tend to be highly ambitious, challenging themselves with difficult goals while remaining confident in their abilities to achieve them. ENTJs are outgoing, driven individuals who excel in leadership positions due to their natural charisma and strong organizational skills. They like working with others, but don't shy away from being independent if need be. If you don't know what cognitive functions are yet, please check out the description where we linked our video called How the INTJ Brain Works, Cognitive Functions Explained. In short, the INTJ and the ENTJ cognitive stacks are both built upon foundations of introvert intuition, extrovertive thinking, introvertive feeling, and extrovertive sensing. This means that both types take information through introspection and intuition, use logical thought process to process it, and make decisions in an organized manner. However, there are some subtle differences between these two types that can be seen when examining their cognitive functions more closely. The INTJ is characterized by introverted intuition as their dominant function, followed by extrovertive thinking as their auxiliary function. Their primary focus is on understanding patterns and relationships within data to form internal models of the world around them. They tend to trust their own observations and theories over those of others since they have invested so much effort in forming them. As such, their decision-making process involves carefully considering all potential outcomes before committing to any action. On the other hand, the ENTJs is characterized by extrovertive thinking as their dominant function, followed by introverted intuition as their auxiliary function. Their focus is on understanding how systems work together for a greater purpose or end goal. They like to organize people and resources into efficient plans that best meet objectives, while also taking into account potential risks ahead of time. As such, they have a good grasp on how things should flow logically in order to achieve desired results, with minimal issues or delays along the way. So, what does that mean practically? How do both types compare when standing before you physically? Let's start off with their similar personality traits. Both INTJs and ENTJs have strong analytical skills that allow them to think logically and objectively about any given situation. They both have the natural ability to break down complex problems into manageable chunks, making it easier for them to come up with creative solutions. This makes them both independent thinkers who don't really need the approval of others when it comes to decision-making. They are able to think objectively and weigh all options before making a final decision, being confident in their ability to make sound judgments and stick to the plan despite any obstacles. Moreover, they both value efficiency, order, and structure. INTJs may take this a bit further by focusing on deep analysis and research, while ENTJs strive for more practical solutions that can be implemented quickly. So, in practice, while INTJs may come across more reserved than ENTJs due to their preference for introspection over extroversion, this does not necessarily mean that they lack confidence or ambition when it comes to challenging tasks or problem-solving situations. If anything, it simply means that they prefer taking more time during assessment before investing energy into any particular course of action. which often pays in dividends later down the line when handling difficult situations better than most would expect from an individual with so little experience in the area at hand. Another commonality between both types, they have an innate curiosity which drives them to strive for continuous learning and improvement in all areas of their life. INTJs and ENTJs share a passion for knowledge, continually seeking out new information to broaden their understanding of the world around them. Both types have an insatiable appetite for learning, often exploring topics in depth before moving on to something else. They often use this knowledge as a means to obtain power, as they are naturally attracted to positions of influence and authority. Though both INTJs and ENTJs may appear aloof or detached from social situations, this is merely due to their need for independence and autonomy. In reality, INTJs and ENTJs are adept at reading people's body language, emotions, motivations, in order to better understand them. This enables them to effectively use networking tactics when necessary while still maintaining their own autonomy. Both types tend to be natural perfectionists who strive for excellence in all areas of their life, from work objectives to personal endeavors. They often set high expectations for themselves, which can lead them towards success, but can also become overwhelming if not managed properly. INTJs and ENTJs often share a desire to improve the world around them, using their ambition and drive to make an impact. They both strive for excellence in all areas of their life and are willing to put in the effort required to reach their goals. This is evident in their professional lives, where both INTJs and ENTJs excel in management roles, leadership positions, and other areas that require a combination of logical thinking and taking initiative. Lastly, INTJs and ENTJs value honesty above all else. They won't hesitate to speak up if they feel something isn't right or if someone isn't being truthful with them. In conclusion, INTJs and ENTJs have many similarities in terms of their independent thought process, drive for success, analytical skills, and passion for knowledge. These similarities make them both strong-willed, driven individuals that can quickly adapt to different environments and can quickly come up with creative solutions to any problem. While they may have different approaches, their shared traits make them both valuable assets in the workplace. Despite all the commonalities, INTJs and ENTJs have significant differences in their approach and attitude towards life. INTJs take a slower, more methodical approach when dealing with issues, carefully weighing the pros and the cons of each option before making a decision. They often opt for research-driven solutions to any problem they face, whereas ENTJs tend to prefer a fast-paced environment where decisions can be made quickly and efficiently. They focus primarily on practical solutions that can be implemented right away without extensive planning or research. While both types are naturally inquisitive, INTJs tend to explore topics in greater depth before moving on to something else, often researching various aspects of the subject matter to gain an understanding of all its nuances. In comparison, ENTJs are typically more interested in the end result. They prefer to find practical applications to their knowledge as quickly as possible, rather than going into excessive detail about it. The communication style of these two types also differ considerably. INTJs can be somewhat reticent during conversations, preferring to stay quiet unless they have something valuable to contribute, or if they need clarification on a certain topic. On the other hand, ENTJs are typically outspoken and assertive, comfortably expressing their opinions even if it means challenging existing opinions or norms. Similarly, while both types value honesty above all else, INTJs have a tendency to keep their emotions under control, while ENTJs tend to be more expressive with their feelings when interacting with others. This is especially true when it comes to disagreements or conflicts, whereas an INTJ will likely remain calm and objective during an argument, despite being passionate about the issue at hand. An ENTJ may show more intense emotions as they're determined to get their point across, no matter what it takes. Overall, while INTJs and ENTJs have many similarities between them, such as their passion for knowledge and ambition for success, there are distinct differences that mark out each type's individual approach towards life situations. From how they communicate with others to how they handle disagreements or conflicts, these slight distractions will make all the difference when trying to understand how best each type tackles various tasks within the workplace or everyday life scenarios. However, despite all these differences, each type carries its own strengths that can be easily spotted in workplaces or everyday life scenarios. INTJ's methodical way of approaching problems and ENTJ's quick thinking attitude when faced with complex decisions make them both valuable assets in many situations requiring strategic analysis or creative problem solving skills. It is this shared passion for success, along with ambition, that makes them two powerful forces when working together towards achieving common goals. So, there you have it, the INTJ and the ENTJs compared. And now it's your turn. What do you think about the similarities and differences between the INTJs and the ENTJs? Have you ever had an experience with that in real life? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. If you learned anything from it, please leave us a like and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.